The Manchester United match happened at 1:30 a.m. in my time zone, and it finished at 3:30 a.m. I was already very sleepy during that time, and watching that horrible performance made me almost fall asleep 4 or 5 times. That's how bad the football was. In your college or in your school, have you ever played a seniors versus juniors match where you just know that the seniors are so good that they're gonna score 10 goals? That's how the United versus Wigan game should have been. But the difference is, United are so bad that it never felt like a senior versus junior match when they are playing against a League One team. Manchester United couldn't dominate a team which were two divisions below them. That's how bad they are. United had to depend on a pity penalty to secure the win against a League One side. If you saw the match live, or even the highlights, then you could see how poor the United team is. If you somehow missed the match, then I'm so happy for you that you didn't waste your time. In this match, the only thing which happened was the ball goes from front to back, it reaches the final third, and then someone takes a shot from 30 yards only to get it blocked. Or someone tries to cross the ball, takes 10 extra touches, goes out for a corner. That's it. That was a tactic. Either to take a shot or to time waste. Nothing else happened in the game. The most frustrating thing about this is, what was the style of play? Get the ball to Rashford, he shoots. Get the ball to Bruno, he shoots. Get the ball to Garnacho, he shoots. Who is going to create for Højlund? Who is going to create an extra chances in this game? So many times there were fullbacks overlapping, and yet they didn't pass to them. So many times the players tried to make a through run. No one passed through it. So just so frustrating to see as a fan. If you cannot play fluid, fast-paced football against such a bad team, then you don't deserve to be a Premier League team. As simple as that. You should be technically so much superior, and yet we saw it again in this match that this team cannot play high-tempo games. Every player in the attacking four slows the game down. Whether it be Garnacho, whether it be Bruno, Højlund, Rashford, everyone slows the game down. There's just so much selfishness that if you compare it to City, if you compare it to Liverpool, if they get in a good position, they try to make that extra pass to create a better opportunity. The difference with that is, if it gets too near the 30-25 yards around the D, our players will shoot instead of trying to make that extra pass to create a chance for someone else. They want to be the ones who score the goal. Some of our best players, Bruno and Rashford, they were the ones who made the game terrible today. So many times the ball went to Rashford, he tried to shoot, easy block. Like there was no chance of him scoring, but he shoots. Then there's a chance for him to cross the ball first time. What does he do? Takes 10 touches and then tries to make the cross, which is just beyond it at that point. Same with Bruno. Hollywood passes. No need for it. Slowing the game down. If you have liked my video so far, then I would really appreciate if you can leave a like on the video. I'm just so annoyed and frustrated at this point that I don't even expect anything from this United team. If you cannot play good football against a League One team, then you cannot do anything in the Premier League. Only two players played well, Garnacho and Menu. And they played well because they have not been corrupted by the laziness, by the selfishness of this team. If given enough time, even they will get selfish. They can only play well because they are new to this team. My other big concern is the medical department. We have just hired a new head doctor, O'Driscoll, or someone from Arsenal. And the problem here is, even with a new medical head, we get an injury every single week. Every single week we get a player who is injured or who has gotten ill. Even in this game, Eriksen ill, Ahmad ill, Anthony injured once again. Last match against Nottingham, Højlund was injured again. So I just don't understand what is going on in this club with the medical and fitness department. I have never seen something as ridiculous as these many injuries in just 6 months. Every single week there's someone new injured, someone new unavailable. Like, what is the background staff doing at this point? Another concerning thing is the Reguilon contract termination. Why was the contract terminated for our only fit reserve fullback when Shaw and Malacia are still injured? Now we only have two fullbacks in the team, Bissaka and Dalot. If Dalot gets injured, we have no one else in the team who can play left back. No one else. And yet the contract was terminated because Glazers wanted to save a few extra pounds, few extra million pounds. That's just not future thinking. That's just saving money for their own pocket. Another thing I've been seeing is that the fans are turning on Højlund because he missed a few chances. They're calling him a flop. Are these fans crazy or what? I don't know what kind of expectations you have of a 20-year-old who has just started playing. This is a talent who has been given the heavy duty of leading the United line because Martial is never fit. He is the striker who gets the least chances in the Premier League, and yet you are blaming him for not scoring goals. You can look at any other team. Arsenal make a lot more chances for Gabriel, who doesn't score still. Liverpool make a lot more chances for Nunes. Even Tottenham make a lot more chances for Son and Richarlison. Let's not forget about the top 6 teams. Let's talk about other teams. Even West Ham make a lot more chances for Bowen. Even Brighton make a lot more chances for Pedro or Ferguson. It's just United who do not create chances for their own striker because our wingers are greedy. They would much rather shoot from an impossible angle rather than cross the ball for a striker. And yet the fans want to blame him. If Højlund gets as many chances as any other striker, I'm sure he would have a lot more goals. But our fans are impatient. They just cannot support a talent. They do not want to wait and see a talent develop. They want instant results. But what has that given us over the last few years? Cavani, instant results, gone. Ronaldo, instant results, gone. Radamel Falcao, instant results, gone. Zlatan, instant results, gone. We have tried this instant product thing and it has never worked for us. So why can't we just be patient and support a young talent who clearly loves the team? My biggest concern is the match coming up against Spurs. Spurs are playing a lot better. Yes, they have a lot of injuries. Yes, a lot of main players are not going to be available for this match. But we all know United. They will find a way to bottle this somehow because they are cowards. So, if we lose against Spurs, if we get embarrassed against the very weakened Spurs, I don't know what is going to happen to Ten Hag. He might get sacked. If you cannot play good football against a League One side and you get hammered against a very weakened Spurs, then shame on you as a United team. United is not a team. They're just a bunch of money-earning players. Individuals, that's it. I would say that Ten Hag has a remainder of the season to save his job. I don't think winning the Carabao Cup is going to save him. If United continues to not score goals, to play shit football, to not have any kind of progress, then he will get sacked. Let's see what is going to happen on Sunday. I'm going to think that United should win, but we never know with this inconsistent club. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.